So just want to go over how to get into parametrics in Fusion. So if it's a blank document, under Modify, we can hit Change Parameters. That's how we bring up the menu. We're mostly focusing on user parameters and doing this intentionally. So under User Parameter, I can put in a word or an initial. So if I want to do height, I can do height. The expression is the value of it. The value can be a number, so example 5 for height, or it could also be, let's say, width, and I wanted to make it a function of height. So I can put in height if I want it to be the same, or I can do math and have it do doubling it or something. So there we go. So now the height is twice that. It'll tell you the value over in this value column. So this is height times 2. It's 10. If I change this, it'll change that to reflect that. And anything you could do in a calculator, you can do here. So whoops, I'm going to call this depth. Let's make this the height. And I can even make this a function of the width. So if I make this the width, say divided by 8. So now it's just going to update all based on this one parameter. So I can say OK. Now when you're modeling, so just making another sketch, this can be for anything you're doing, such as a line or even diameter. You can just use those as if you were putting in a number. So if I'm doing this while I'm writing, I can put this in, and then whoop, there's height. I hit tab, width. So that's just showing up as it is. I could also dimension and put that in there, but it's going to give me the value automatically. And then I can extrude that automatically based on that. So this model is now related to those words. So if I go into Modify, Change Parameters, these are all formulas. So if I change this back to 5, it'll update the whole model because all of these are mathematical relation to this, and it updates accordingly. So I'm giving you a table in the assignment to go off of to help you design that share. But this is the parametric side of that assignment, so you know where that button is. Again, it's under Modify, Change Parameters. That's where you'll assign it in the upper right here, and then you can change the expression later if you have to, but they should all be written as formulas for the ones that are supposed to be related to something else, to prevent you from having to go back in and change each one. Because we know the relationship between each of them, they can just be written in that formula. So height times 2, width divided by 8, for example. All I have to do is change the one number, and the rest will change automatically. All right, that's parameters. Let me know if you have any questions.